Let's go. First things first, I'm the realist. No. What is up, guys? First things first, I want to say a huge thank you for all your support of the Rich Piana video. I did not expect that kind of reaction from you guys, my support, so I thank you. And a common question that I came from that is because I actually didn't measure my arms after. I didn't know it didn't occur to me that that could actually be the point of the video. But so a lot of people are questioning my progress, how it's gone. Have I gained an inch on my arms? No, I haven't gained an inch on my arms. They were inflated. They're a bit swollen, about half an inch, and then after a couple of days, and then a couple of days later, you know, down to like less than a quarter of an inch. And now they are a little bit bigger actually, even a week after that I've took off from the gym. They are actually a little bit bigger than when I first measured them, but we're talking that big. So yeah, I would never do that again. But I was talking about progression and things like that. I've actually decided to, you know, guys are always questioning, am I normal? And so I thought 3 years, I've just been training for 3 years now, and hopefully you're following this channel to follow my progress, my progression. And so hopefully my progress is something that interests you. So hopefully this video interests you. So this has been my gains all wrapped up, summarized and reflected upon for the past 3 years. Are my gains normal? And yes, don't forget, I am natural, I'm a student, I am real, and I can get a bit lazy, and I can also work very hard. So let's see what all that's amounted to. I did actually go a bit old school, drew a whiteboard. I'm gonna keep that for reference, but I think we're going a bit 21st century. I'm just gonna do it a cappella. No, it's not a cappella, I've got notes here, ignore me guys. So, oh, by the way, Seamless t-shirts have arrived. Well, they're not arrived for you guys yet, but they will soon. So I'll keep you posted. Let's go. Right, start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere. See, look, I wrote myself little pointers, cute. So, we all have to start somewhere. I started here. I'm gonna try and include some like pictures and diagrams on the screen so it's not just me for however long this video takes. But so this was me when I first started. We're gonna do two separate kind of transformation timelines. One is August of 2011. That was because obviously that was the month that Ziz died. That was when I found his videos, and that was what inspired me to start lifting. And so that's what got me started. So August 2011 is where we're gonna track one timeline from, and then we're gonna track another from January just because it's really simple and easy. And this is the picture from the 1st of January, 2012. So that's really easy to, in your mind, linearly to think of. So I'm gonna try and make this as clear and demonstrate as clearly to you guys as I can. As I said, we're working in pounds just because it's relative, it's an American sport. I know what pounds looks like relative to a body type. Opposed to kilos, so forgive me, divide by 2.2 if you really want to know. So we are starting in August 2011 at 121 pounds. Never picked up a weight before in my life, apart from, you know, like your parents or something, like home weights that they might have around, thinking if you're going to do 25 reps every day, you're going to get solid. And so that's where we started, August 2011. And then the following August, we were 141. So that's 20 pounds in my first year of, I'd say, lean gains. I've got a transformation footage and stuff. I'm gonna throw some pictures up and stuff just to keep you tuned in. So 20 pounds in the first year, from 121 to 141, and then from 141 to 147 the next August. So that's a gain of 20 pounds in your first year, 6 pounds in my second year. Ouch, 6 pounds, and I was going to the gym. That's probably the year that I was going to the gym the hardest. Problem was diet. I was walking everywhere because I didn't get the bus, couldn't afford it, didn't really have my own income, and the parents refused to get me a bus pass after I lost it in like year 8. So I had to walk everywhere, burned an insane amount of calories, and I wasn't in control of my diet. So I was probably in a deficit for most of my second year, and that's just, looking back now, that's embarrassing really. And now from 121, 141, 147, and now August this year, 162, you can tell there's a big jump. So I've gone from 20 pounds first year, 6 pounds second year, 15 pounds now in my third year. So the second year held me back a lot, probably about another 10 pounds heavier, which I could be from now. So that's the first August timeline. So first year I gained 20 pounds, second year 6 pounds, third year 15 pounds. And now the second timeline is January. This is where, well, this is the picture of where I started in January. And that weight was 127. Second year, January 144. and 152 was what I started this year. So that's 17 pounds in my first year, 8 pounds second year, 18 pound in my third year. So you can see where I dipped heavily in the second year, and that was because of diet. If you're eating to grow muscle, if you want to grow muscle, you have to eat to grow. It is so essential. It's not, your body can't make it out of nowhere. You know, I had my 20 pounds in the first year, which I was over the moon with. You know, that inspired me and it kept me going because progress is addicting. But I just, you know, I needed to diet. It was diet. So if you're struggling to put on weight and stuff, it is as simple as eat more sometimes, and that really was my problem. And now that I've finally grasped the concept of bulking consistently and understand what I'm doing, you can see that, yeah, like I said, it's gone back up to 18 pounds in my third year. And how did I get that? Because obviously the third year would be January 2014. So I started this year 152 pounds. I'm 168 pounds this morning. So I hope to finish this year at 170 pound, which will start me, I'm trying to be 175-ish for body power. It's quite a big goal, but 175, relatively lean. I don't know if I'll cut. I kind of rely on my own metabolism quite a bit. But yeah, so 170 pound for the end of this year is what I'm aiming for. So from 152 to 170, 18 pounds, which will pretty much, I'm not going to say it's muscle because it's not, because I'm still growing as a person. Make this quite clear. This transformation doesn't count into effect puberty. You know, I'm going to be growing, I'm going to be broadening, I'm going to become a physically bigger person. And I'm starting to see if I can maybe get some designer stubble going this month or this winter. But so don't forget, when I say lean gains, that doesn't mean muscle. That just means I haven't accumulated the fat that goes with it. So 18 pounds lean gain for my third year is over the moon. And you know, people are going to say, this guy's, you know, I get the comments, I read them all the time. A part of being in, like, put yourself on YouTube, you are going to get critiqued quite a lot, often. And people always say, you know, how has this guy only been lifting 3 years? My gains are better. Yeah, your gains probably are better. I flopped off in my second year, I'll admit that. And my training hasn't been as consistent as I've liked, because I'm moving back and forward gyms 2-3 times a year. And university, throwing that all into the mix, and getting to university and A-levels at the start and holidays and things. So obviously life gets thrown in the way. So that's the August transformation timeline. I'll have some numbers on the screen. So 121, 141, 147, 162. So that's been my 3 years worth of gains that I've experienced so far. Comment below, I want to know what yours are. So yeah, average 3 years, I've averaged 13.6 pounds a year. It's gains. As long as it's gonna happen. There's a phrase that I found a few years ago, and it's been my favorite phrase. And whenever people ask me, how long is it gonna take? I say, it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you don't quit, it's guaranteed. Don't quit, it's guaranteed. It's that simple. If you're not gonna quit, progression isn't gonna stop. It's gonna keep on going, and you are just gonna get closer there. So that's my little motivational speech. I hope you enjoyed it. Those have been my gains. Day in the Diet is being recorded, and another video for these is coming soon. Gymshark.com, musclefood.com, Sean Thompson TV. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support. Really smooth finishing right there. Oh, I up. Bye guys.